Hey YouTubers, it's Maggie again. Today's video is going to be about my 20 must-haves for 2012. I was tagged by Colleen. Hi Colleen, thanks for tagging me. And I'm just going to go through this really quick because I don't want it to be a very long video. I'm sure that most people have what I picked for their, their top 20 favorites, because I mean, you need these things to be able to do projects and work on things. So my first one's going to be adhesives. I like all kinds of adhesives. My glue gun, my scotch, my pins, my ATC, things like that. So those are my adhesives. Okay, and then my tools. So my tools will be like my distressing tool. This is my Primo one. This is actually my new one. My scissors, my cutter bee scissors, my little tiny attacher, my pliers, my tweezers, things like that. I don't have those with me right here with me. So and then paper. My paper. I love paper. We all need paper. We cannot craft without paper. So paper is a must-have. I love paper. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love all kinds of paper. I got a lot of paper. So that is a must-have, definitely. Okay. The fourth thing is, I know a lot of people got like the Big Shot. I have a Vagabond and I love my Vagabond. I use it almost every time I craft. I do have, a lot of dies. I love my dies. So my Vagabond has to be one. And then to go with my Vagabond would have to be my dies. So I have like my Tim Holtz dies, and then all my my little thin dies, and then my Spellbinder dies. So we have a lot of those things too. So that is also another one. Okay, so number 6 are, I'm going to put stamps. I'm going to say stamps. Wood mounted stamps and cling mount stamps and clear stamps. I love stamps. I prefer the clear ones. They're easier for me to use so that I can see what I'm doing. But I love stamps. We all need stamps. Okay. Inks. Of course, we cannot stamp if we don't have inks. I have a lot of my distress inks, but I also have a lot of like archival inks. I'm loving the chalk inks. I don't have a lot of my chalk inks, but I love chalk ink too because it dries, fairly fast. So we all need inks. Lace and trim. Laces and trim. So this right here is, a trim, a lacy trim. And it's stretchy. I like all kinds of them. I always try to find them at the thrift stores or yard sales and stuff like that. You can get some really good deals on them, and then they're, they're antique ones, like vintagey. And whenever I do see them, I will pick them up. So I love to use lace and trim. Flowers. I just got a whole bunch of flowers from my friend Jackie, which is Jay here on YouTube. Jay's, yeah, something like that. Well, she gave me a bunch of tricles, and obviously I put those away in a different section because I just hoard them. I love my tricle flowers. But here's examples of flowers that I like to use. The mulberry paper flowers. I also like to use like the silk type of flowers and stuff on things. So if I can get my hands on those, I'll use those too. But I love flowers. Number 10 is Timmy Things, which probably would fall under a bunch of different things. I love Timmy metal embellishments, the ideology line, the corners, the washi tapes, the little pins and the jump rings and the clips and all of his stuff. I love Timmy ideology things. Okay, the number 11, the crocodile. I love my crocodile. I use this quite often also. I've had this like forever, and it still works very, very well. So I love my crocodile. Number 12 is my corner chomper. This is actually one of the first things I bought when I started to craft, was my corner chomper, and it still lasts me. Also, I think that it is getting a little bit dull, but it's still here and it's still good, and I still use it. So I love my corner chomper. Okay. Glimmer Mist. I love Glimmer Mist, and Lindy's Stamp Gang is my most favorite. But I also have Glimmer Mist brand, and I have Lindy's brand, and I have like the Tim Holtz Perfect Pearls ones. So I love Glimmer Mist, shimmery, everything. I love it. Okay, 14 would be embellishments. All kinds of embellishments. Here's just an example of one embellishment that I have here in front of me. And here's another one. I like buttons and banners and dimensional stickers and just everything. Brads, everything. I love embellishments. I also like to make my own embellishments, and I do that quite often. Number 15 are paints. I do use paints. I don't use them as often as I would like to use them, but I do like to paint, especially when I'm altering wooden boxes, cigar boxes and stuff like that. I do use a lot of paint on those. I don't do it often though, but we need to have paint. Number 16, bling. I have so much bling and I don't use it as often as I want to too, but I love bling. I love bling, bling, bling. I try to get it as often as I can, and then I try to hoard them. I don't know why I do that, but I do that. It's because I don't want to run out, but I mean, why have them if you're not going to use them? But I love bling. Okay, 17, swaps. We cannot do anything really. I mean, we can do racks and give nice things to people, but I love to do swaps. Every month I try at least to do 1 or 2 swaps a month with over there at my scrap room. I am very loyal to them. I love them. I love Gina and all the girls, Stephanie, Gina, Jackie, all the girls that I chat with on a daily basis. We always doing swaps and stuff, and I have lots of fun, so that is a must for me. And number 18 would be my scrap room, MSR. Like I said, I love the girls there and I love being there, and without MSR I wouldn't have swaps. I know I could do swaps at other places, but I love MSR, so that's where I like to be. Number 19 would be my craft mat. This craft mat, I love this craft mat. I had one before I got this one. This is the magnetic one, and what happened was I used my heat tool and it got warped on me, and I was bummed about it, and I didn't have a mat for a while, and then I got the magnetic one, and it does not warp. Maybe because of the magnet in the middle of it or something, but because of that I think it doesn't warp, and I like that. So this is my magnetic mat, and I'm trying to keep it as clean as possible. I don't want it to mess up on me because I don't want to buy another one. And number 20 would have to be my Cricut cartridges. I did use my Cricut today, but I don't use it often. But I do, when I do use it, I love it. I'm glad that I have it. It's there for when I need it, when I'm doing big projects. So I love my Cricut. Okay, so they think that is the end. Okay, so hopefully this was under 10 minutes. I tagged Stephanie to do the 20 top faves of 2012. So Stephanie, you're up next as soon as you're feeling better, sweetie, because I know you don't feel good. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night. Bye-bye.